Hello!
Hello.
Welcome to Tales of Arise. We are continuing this playthrough, just to see exactly how fucked the world's gotten. Hey, the livestock has reached maturity. Who the fuck cares? Forward and to the right. We've been playing a lot of Hades recently, so our button scheme capabilities are a little fucked up right now.
We're in for a long slog with this one. I'm only getting started. I'm also good with airborne targets.
I promise I will give Rinwell's base combat capabilities a much more thorough try this time, okay? Because, let's see, I gotta play Alpha when it's my turn, right? Am I correct? Yeah. Alright.
Your power is a spectacle to behold. I'm not trying to be dramatic with it. Still, it's a part of you.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it.
I'm only getting started.
Not today!
Make it rain! Raging cascade! And get toasty!
Bird strike! We managed to
I wonder what Shiana Dohalib's combo is. Hey, you know, every time you see her jump, her dress goes just enough up where you can get a good view of her ass. Pervert, feel free to get a freeze frame there. Max HP, we already know who gets that.
Yep.
The Fen of the Owl. Wait, that's got a blue on it. Is that where you have to go?
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Not
Rest
sure.
assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here.
Bring up the map
Quite
if you can.
literally.
Yeah, don't know.
So Mahawk Song's just up ahead
Fuck
then?
it.
Indeed.
Might as well continue
If you
then.
look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
These things are actually rather annoying.
That's far enough! You're mine! Here I go! Searing tackle! And that's my will! Here I go! Not in your dreams!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
Only thing I got to be remembering
Looking fearsome,
Alpha
Rinwell.
strike
You must be
is
rubbing off on me.
proper.
Let's kick some ass. Your power is a spectacle to behold. I'm not trying to be dramatic with it. Still, it's a part of you. Embrace it. Searing tempest. Now, it's over. Alphen, this ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I do love how this game's flashy this is,
You're the
but I
one who
still
did the
kind
heavy
of
lifting.
miss shit like Tales of Desperia's combat. Even though it's nowhere near as fluid and free moving as this, at all. You know what I mean? Did you hear me?
Okay.
No, did you hear what I said?
Yeah, you like that.
Good.
What's next?
Let me see the bag one. Sharpness. Actually, hold up. What's recover? That one. Always get recover. I don't care who the fuck you are. Get recover for everybody. That's going to be so helpful.
Okay.
Because what it is, when you get sent flying, you press the right button, you can just, fly right in midair, it just keep going.
Right there.
Well, let's see if you can go 3 for 3.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Because remember, last session you single-handedly took out 2 of them, making me look like I don't know shit.
You picked the wrong fight.
There! It's over! I never fit! Here! Let me go! There! You're lost!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Magic.
To me.
Nope.
Right here. Searing hurricane. If it's in the sky, it's mine. Make it rain. This one's mine. Dance in the wind. I never fit. This one's
Nicely done, Xion.
your flesh. Step it up.
Yeah, you got it.
Don't forget, we are recording this, so we need commentary.
One at a time. In here.
We're just focusing on killing. Therefore, you do not speak while you kill.
Getting started.
For you are a thinker while you murder.
Ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
I think before I kill.
I kill before I think.
I can feel my precision improving.
Nice.
Shrimmage!
Nice.
I'm not blowing out your eardrums, am I?
No.
Alright,
Fine.
cool. Hey, it's Dodgy McSlicey fuckers. Look at these dodgy bastards.
It's over. Got it through.
Nope, Dohoning's not ready yet. I'll let you know when he is. I'll be paying attention. Now he is. Now he is.
I'm only getting started. I'm only getting started. Searing temperature.
Now you might as well use Dohoning. There you go. Hey, you got both of them.
Being pounded into shape.
Dodge this, you fucking casual.
Astral energy. Full throttle. I'm only getting ready.
Oh, Alfred's dead.
You all on. Flares of Malisa.
Fucking love Kisara. Yeah, Alfred's dead. You're not exactly doing too well on health yourself.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Piercing roar.
Bing! I have the power over life and death.
Raging cascade. No further. Let them rush to him.
What's the button to swap between the arts again? L2?
I still
Yep,
got a
okay.
ways to go.
Big, shiny, glowing rock thing of value. Inhibitor crystal.
Yep. I got that before last time too.
It doesn't look like a giant dude. It just looks like a really fucking irritating fight.
Okay.
Tempestuous mass. Kind of reminds me of Theseus when he says, "As I defeat this over-glorified pustule." Like, that motherfucker had too much fun saying the word pustule. And I never thought it would be pronounced blackguard. I always thought it was blackguard.
Last one. Right, I did too.
Yeah, kicking ass in Tales of Arise while talking about Hades. It's a great game. It really is. It's something I honestly recommend everybody try if they're into anything roguelike. He dodged right when you tapped it.
Less talking, more doing.
Yeah, they could dodge out a boost strike initiates.
Toasty.
Magical bullet punch!
Getting started. Law, get toasty.
Again, magical bullet punch. That's basically what that is, magical bullet punch.
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
What is it? Oh my god, it's a mage coat!
This
It
might be-
sucks that it doesn't change the appearance because I think Rinwell would be adorable with wings. Wouldn't you agree? Just big fucking stone butterfly
And
wings.
decent equipment.
She would be absolutely
Anything that makes
adorable.
battles easier is okay by
Would you not
me.
agree?
I agree.
Now, if we could just do something about her being a racist little bitch.
I know, right? Like, I think she's getting better in battle.
In battle, but out of battle, she is outright hateful. It's almost to the point where it's like you want to look at her and be like, okay, you might want to back off a little bit there, Rinwell, because you're starting to pull a Xion up in this motherfucker.
You did all of that.
Yeah, I did all that upper shit, so you get the pleasure of finishing off whatever the fuck's going on here.
I think we
Go down that extra little path, though. Left? No, not there. I wasn't saying that way.
I know.
Whatever.
If it turns out that it's the way I'm supposed to go, just go back.
Yeah, but what if it was like story locks you into continuing and you're like, oh, I want to go back, and the game's like, fuck you, eat a dick, we're gonna continue. Why? Because I said so. Like, it's sad that I want to have one game like this, like a Tales of RPG game, but have Breath of the Wild levels of freedom. Is that bad?
Yeah. I mean, no, it's not bad. You know what I meant by yes.
You basically are agreeing with me that it would be awesome.
Yes.
Like, be able to climb. I think that's where you gotta go.
Yeah.
That or that's leaving to the home of the dragon.
So we're gonna go back.
Because I got some mad Eisen vibes from fucking Zestiria on that one.
Yeah, I did too.
Which I honestly, you know, I'm not gonna lie, anybody who's played Berseria, then Zestiria, you'll understand where that is severely devastating to actually find out Eisen turned into a dragon.
Yep.
He was an awesome fucking dude.
Yep, one of the very few brawlers in Tales of.
Well, also one of the very few multi-elemental wielders in their world as well. He was an earth and wind Moloch. Or as you're used to, Seraphim. Make him your baby back, bitch.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Sorry, as it gets closer to Halloween, I get far more random.
Light astral energy. All right.
It's something that even my parents have been like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's getting closer to Halloween and I can't stab anything.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Oh, unique little Halloween fact. The mask that was used for Michael Myers' mask, that's actually based that's based off of William Shatner's face. And the first thing that went through my mind was like, well, no wonder why it's so horrifying. William Shatner can't keep a wife because he keeps shatting her. Nobody would want to see William Shatner in a fucking dark corner. And you know, the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure he's had multiple fucking feelings on it, being like, okay, I am both flattered and almost insulted that you think that my face would be the perfect, like, serial killer mask. Like, I don't know about you, but I'd be just a tad bit, like, complimented and insulted by that, wouldn't you? It's like, you know what, awesome, my face is gonna be like a fucking label of a horror movie. But then I think back on it, does that mean you motherfuckers think I would be the worst thing you want to see in an alleyway? Oh yeah, that's the Power Strike one. The all-pulverizing hammer. Ooh. More agility points. Or ability points. I don't know, I don't care. More AG. More bashy skill.
That sounds pretty good.
That's
Maybe a
good.
perfect
Let's see.
rating and
What's
working.
maximum burst? Heaves up the ground and breaks it with a lion's howl. Stronger if activated. Well, Jesus Christ. I gotta get used to that. Either way. Hey, Alpha got an SP accumulated thing.
Yeah.
Don't forget to press right on the D-pad so that way it's easier for you to just bring that up.
With my mace.
You're welcome. Counterattack. You smack me, I smack you back.
And then you have
Another day, another wall.
everything here.
Let's see.
Elemental attack plus 30.
What's the one to the right?
Limit extension.
Fuck yeah. And then we're gonna get mid-air jump, because fuck yeah. Then we're gonna get increased critical damage, because fuck yeah.
Awesome! We've got an avatar of destruction!
Don't worry, her legs will be fine. She landed on high heels.
Hi, Poodle.
Who knows? Maybe she struck oil. What? With how much she eats? Besides, get all of our America fans in. Did somebody say oil? Yeah, the skin's so goddamn oily, you motherfuckers need to take a bath.
Now, farewell, astral energy, full throttle.
I love it. Fluffy kitty ears while I nuke you with Hydro Pump 3.0.
Dance in the wind. Now, you're mine.
Burn in hell!
Here I go. It's
This
over.
one's mine.
Here I go. Lost. Get toasted.
Magical bullet punch! Is that not it?
Yeah, pretty much.
I still say Kisara and Laws is probably the best
I'm
one.
right behind you, Shion.
Magical rock. Every time I see those big blue gem ones, I'm like, if it was only that easy to mine in real life, I'd be so fucking rich right now. Just go wander around and then you'll see a big ass blue gem thing of obvious value. Tempestuous mass.
Out of our way!
You can tempestuously kiss my ass. Too late. You wasted the boost strike. You failed me, son.
Got flyers.
I've got this! Leave the enemy target to me!
All yours. Wait here.
Funny thing is, my friend here, the one that's playing Shion, he has beaten Hades at least once, one run either way. He's won 3 runs, once with the fists, once with the shield, and once with the spear. Whereas he does not like the bow, and he's not as good with the gun as he enjoys it. Whereas ironically enough, I am shit with the melee weapons, but I have gotten 2 wins, one with the bow and one with the gun. Although I called it perfectly, they were going to take my fucking rocket launcher bow. Why? Because I knew it. I knew it. It's the one upgrade I've fallen in love with, and they're going to take that fucker away from me when I give them the chance.
I'll admit, that's probably the best for me. That's probably the best.
Am I on a
upgrade
roll
for
or
this
what?
special.
Well, look
Oh,
who's
hell
in
yeah.
a bright and shiny mood.
Now imagine if I get that with triple blast. Just zoom, zoom, zoom. I would. Oh my god! I would have fallen in love with that fucking thing. I would have fallen in love with that gun more than I fell in love with Brick during Last of Us Part 2. And I don't care what anybody says. You can talk shit all you want. I've created an emotional attachment to a goddamn brick in a video game. Every one of y'all plays Survivor mode on fucking Last of Us Part 2 and tell me you don't fall in love with a brick. You tell me you didn't, I'm gonna call you a fucking liar.
You don't care?
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
That's still
When I
forever
set
gonna be
out
one of
on
my
this
favorite
journey, it was
ringtones
to
I
rid
have for the
Eldaman and Sia of
notifications
its
on my phone.
enemies, and
Banjo
search for
Kazooie's
wisdom in
pause
the
music.
outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me
They
thinking.
really need to have
What
more
am I
games
actually
where it's like
contributing by
you're
being
like
here?
perfect example, say
What are you
like
talking
Hades.
about?
You're in
You
the
know how to
middle of
hold
a
a weapon, don't
clusterfuck
you?
battle,
It's
it's
helping out.
pressure heavy, you're
Is it, though?
panicking, your hands are super
Sometimes I
sweaty,
wish there was
and you
more I
pause
could be
it,
doing to
and you
pull
hear
my-
just some super happy-go-lucky, chill pause music to let your heartbeat
about
slow
that.
down while you wipe the sweat
Jeez,
off of your
I'm
hands and
famished.
panic on your legs because your legs
Now
are
that you
soaked with the
mention it-
fucking salt.
What do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
I'm glad it's not
Eating what
Kisara
you
that
like
said
can
that.
be good for morale in the short term. But you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean
So
eating
Kisara's being the
vegetables,
mom
too?
that's telling
Isn't that
Law there to
obvious?
eat more than just meat.
It does. Which I guess hasn't been happening.
Let's not beat
up
around the
till
bush.
now.
Kisara's the really
Yeah, to be
gorgeous mom
honest,
figure.
We could be eating better than
Shion's
we
the
do.
bitchy older sister,
Understood.
and
In that
Rinwell's the
case,
adorable
I'll just
yet
have to make
racist
sure you're all
younger
staying
sister.
healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
Gee,
You
we
hear
didn't know
that,
you
Law?
could cook.
Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
Oh
What
my
is it?
God, that
No,
expression
sorry, it's
you
just...
made.
I was just
I know.
wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara.
I swear to God,
meant
we need another
you.
moment with Hoodle
Was there
going,
anything you wanted to add?
Me?
We need another moment like that.
Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
What, you can't cook?
Typical Renan. Leaving
Oh, come
everything
on.
to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of
That was
shirking
just
my
unnecessary,
responsibilities,
Rinwell. Come on.
regardless of who we may face.
Even you gotta admit.
I'm sure no one doubts that.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations
Plus,
too
let's not
high in that
forget,
regard.
Shion was right there in the
Believe it or not,
background looking at her
sometimes
with
I'm
a
not
bit
sure
of
I
a,
even
come
know
on, that was a
myself
little
all that
harsh.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, somebody please bring up to Rinwell how racist she is being.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
I don't have a sense of etiquette. That fucked off long ago for me.
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
I'll eat normally
That's not
around a
being frank,
table,
that's
and I will be
being
very
an-
polite, but that's about
Forget
it.
Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Fair point, Alfred.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper
I
manners.
think he's fucking with
That's
them.
because I
He's
was
got
given the
to be.
opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I don't think
he's
it's
just
fair to hold us to some other
poking a
city
button or
standards.
two. I feel like he's
Exactly.
testing everybody
You've
with
got
this.
to remember what it's been like for us living
Trying
under
to see
the
exactly
realm
how
elsewhere.
quick they are to trigger on certain things.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to
Are
beat
you
yourself up.
making
I
a
wasn't
point
that
to
offended by what you
Rinwell
said, man.
about
Nevertheless,
admitting
I shall
that
mind
you
my
were being
words from here on
racist,
out.
'cause she
Having
won't.
said that, I do believe you two would
I
still benefit from learning
please
the
tell me
basics
he's
of
doing
proper
something in that
society.
regard. 'Cause
I would be more than happy to teach you
let's not
both
beat
when
around
we
the
camp
bush.
out,
It was
if you
justified when she first joined.
Yeah,
Now
no,
it's
I'll
just
pass.
unnecessary.
Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
like. If you say so. How about you, Law?
You're asking the wrong one with him.
Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
I'd honestly have to look at it and be like, dude, just fuck off. I am not going to be a proper etiquette anything. I live in the woods so I could drink out of the jug of milk, okay?
Okay, seriously, both of these lead to different areas. So do I go back the way I went before, or do I continue here?
Go through there. That might be a fish point.
This goes through the ridge.
That one, the other one's a cavern, but... That one we already went through. That was a dead end. Let's see on this one. Just go through, see what happens, bring up the map. If it's a dead end, then we'll explore here. Because this might lead to a fishing point. I don't know, though. Mount Diara. Well, fuck it. Let's just call it what it is. Mount Diarrhea.
No, this is where we're supposed to go.
It's story. Shit.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? Are you tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
Oh, I see what he's doing. I see what he's doing.
I second
That's
that.
an outright lie,
All of
dude.
this walking is starting to
You
take
know
its toll
Law is
on
going to
me
call
as
that
well.
out.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down.
Oh, he's
And
trying
in
to
your
help
case,
her, but he's
Alfred
not
is
putting
the
her on
only one who
blast.
could
That's what he's
carry it.
doing.
Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
Ooh.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Oh, I see how this is going to go. He's gonna become mean because he's trying to be nice and she's not letting him. It's a good way to piss off a nice guy. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, it's this guy.
Been looking for you.
Me? Why?
He's tough.
Who are you? Said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the?
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you?
You're mine. Going in. Lunar corruption. Going in.
Here I come!
Think again.
Here.
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
Your speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Enjoy.
You're off. Enemy is weakened.
This ends now!
Get the way. On guard.
Can't end here!
That one fell really
Super
fucking
quickly.
I would have gone with healing instead.
Take this. Die. Enjoy.
Let the marksman handle this.
How do you...
Is it bad I'm secretly hoping this motherfucker is a forced loss?
Imbue this vanquish. Resuscitation. Shine.
I don't need no Halim's like anti-dodge bullshit for him.
Light. Force regeneration. Regenerate. Take this. Take this.
Enjoy.
He really does not like I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh. Listen to this going through the line of the fucking chicken chase music from Mario Party.
Imbue this vanquished soul with resuscitation.
I'll heal you all.
Take this.
Begin.
Blow away!
Enjoy.
From beyond.
Here.
Flaming thrust!
From
I'm
beyond.
rising sun!
Imbue this
What you
vanquished
through?
soul with light. Resuscitation. Their incantation ruin.
Double demon bang!
I'll bring you back from death to
Demon bang!
death.
What you
Fall.
Dead. I'll bring you.
Hold on.
Just go all out against bosses.
Back from death's abyss.
Rising wyvern!
Resuscitation.
This one's mine!
Show me your strength.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Here I come! I'm on it! Sonic thrust!
Here.
I seriously think this might be a forced loss. Oh, no, nope.
No, but you skip far enough.
It's just survive. Okay. Damn. He dragged on the fuck out of Law. And that had to hurt. That really had to hurt. He slammed his head right against the shield. Ooh! Ooh! Ow! Damn! Made you sit the fuck down. Hoodle's mad!
The god of everything! The little Hoodle. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have laughed at that.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
Ooh! Clip the face. Clip the face.
Did you? I think you blasted out an eye.
Good. No, his eye's still open. She clipped the face. Dude, just use the fucking sword. He can't. That sword. His sword can't clash with it.
A wretch like you.
Really? 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 I knew she was suicidal. What the fuck is going on here?
Till next time.
Don't you just love it when the enemy bails out, when the main character has their superpower freak out?
Wake up, please.
It's like, no, let's not see exactly how overpowered the character truly is.
Alphen,
Shion.
thanks, but you're kind of crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I.
Is it bad the cosmetics almost ruined the severity of this shit? I still love that bit with Hoodle. I shall protect her! Alpha! That was the most relieved I've ever seen a little fucking critter on a game. That little son of a bitch shit himself.
Really?
That little owl shit himself. Although, I'm not gonna lie.
Are you okay?
Yeah, like that was a concussion and a
You were
half.
trying to protect
Like
me
you got
too,
some,
you know.
you
Yeah,
easily
but I
have
have
a
the
cracked
sword.
vertebrae.
It's
You got some fucked
It's
up
not
ribs.
different.
I know you
Besides,
got a
I-
concussion out of that. Like seriously,
Never
that
mind.
motherfucker managed
It's
to
nothing.
like crane kick your head
Anyway,
into the ground hard enough
thank
to
you.
bounce you. It takes a lot of force to
I
make a
didn't.
human body bounce. Then you got Law. Look, like, dude, are you okay? You literally
I'm
just
just
got
glad that
fucking
you're-
planted into Kisara's shield at full force.
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
And I'm gonna leave this area. go
Rinwell
back
has a good
around.
point. We need to go. Shion,
Well,
are you
maybe-
sure you're
I
okay?
don't know. What do you think I should do?
Huh?
And we may have to go back around that other point around in the future anyways. I'm tempted just to stay on the path here.
Shion,
Might
are
as
you
well.
sure you're okay?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm still
I
kind
already
of
applied
curious.
some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
It probably hit the
I'm
Master
alright.
Core. That's what it is.
Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine, really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest. Hey.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses
Well,
too.
it's
Do
not
I look
exactly
like
a
I'm
good
just trying
idea
to
to
put on a
kind of
brave face
eat
to you?
a sword that he's more likely to survive than you are.
I can't feel
Am I
pain,
right?
but you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
Well,
It's
you
not
need to
that.
stop kind of thinking that you
I
can take the
just-
shit he can take. You just ate a sword in the fucking torso, woman.
No, I do.
I say go back. I actually am curious in the ravine. I'm curious. It's gonna drive me nuts until I see what the fuck is there. We still got time. You still got time. Mount Diara. Let's just call it what it is. Mount Diarrhea.
Really?
Yes, really. Mount Diarrhea. I'm curious if that place has any value. Hell, who knows? Knowing our luck, there's a fucking owl hidden there.
Probably.
Exactly.
Now that you say it.
Huh?
Seriously, that poodle bit was funny.
Yeah. I shall protect her! Alphen stops the sword. Oh my god! Left.
That was great.
That shit was entertaining. I'm not gonna lie, that did get me to laugh. I love Hoodle. Hoodle's the best character. Am I right?
I don't know what to say.
Hoodle's the most entertaining.
Yeah, okay. That I will agree with.
Hey, need I remind you? Ha ha!
But that wasn't Poodle.
It still was a funny moment involving Hoodle. It was a funny moment involving Hoodle, which was really fucked up because I'm like, why did you laugh at him?
No, right? No purpose. Like, as much shit as we give Rinwell for just being a bitch and Shion for being a bitch.
Hoodle
none
doesn't
of
deserve
them
that.
would do that.
Yeah, why you
None
gotta
of
laugh
them
at
would
Hoodle?
Do that to somebody.
Yeah, why you gotta laugh at Hoodle? Oh, what the fuck is that?
Looks like an arena.
Looks like a
Well,
tower.
yeah. Interesting. Interesting.
Color me intrigued.
So nice.
What's that big tower over there?
Okay, there's a campsite there.
There's no enemies here.
There's a camp up there. And a lot of ore.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Might as well talk to this dude about the animals so that way they stop fucking asking about it. That old tower in the ridge, it stands on long since been overrun. Zoogles, I'd only venture up it if you know exactly what you're doing. So it might be an optional dungeon. Horse meat! You have more than enough money to spend for the best feed. The miracle feed.
Cow.
And then pigs.
Chicken.
Okay, you just want to go with the cow and chicken, Joe.
No, I just don't want any baby piggies.
Fucking really? You're gonna be eating it. Come on. I thought you liked bacon.
Yeah. Okay. In there.
Refined gale wing.
Can't make any of those, but we can. Okay. Can't make this one.
Might as well. Yeah, you can make them. After you quit. Hey, can you make the refined blade for,
Yes.
Thank you. Flashbang shield. Ooh, that's actually really pretty. Yes. Petrum pole! Refined wing gauntlets. Hey, everybody got a better weapon!
But
I
I
always
don't
loved-
sell your weapons.
Which I have not done. Every single game ever nowadays. You can't ever sell your fucking weapons. I learned that shit from Final Fantasy IX.
Okay. What do you want?
I honestly don't mind the Flare Claw. The Flare Claw actually looks really cool. I say the Refined Grouper Flood looks better.
Yeah, I think it looks better too.
Go ahead. Actually keep the infantry shield. I like the idea that she's killing Renans with their own weapon.
This is my new one, right?
Yes, you just got that. And then the refined winged gauntlets, which looks bloody. Is this an optional dungeon? Who knows? Tune in next time to find out on
There
Dragon
are
Ball
still
Z.
so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun to observe them from afar.
Go ahead and play the skit. We got a couple minutes.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
Doesn't
I
surprise
wouldn't
me.
go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me.
Nothing wrong with that. That's
Back
why
in
you
the
get the
day,
halo.
Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
He's not.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need.
Yeah, but
both
dude,
Renans
you're
and
not
Danans
waiting
alike.
on her beck and
Sure,
call
that's
like
how
you
all
normally do.
you
She's
Renans
just
are
doing this out of
probably raised.
kindness.
But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim.
Come
Got
on,
that?
this is just unnecessary.
Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own
Like,
motivations.
why we gotta make Dohalim feel bad when
mean?
he wasn't even asking
The
her to
truth
do
of the
this?
matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always
I
perfect.
don't know, Rinwell,
Looking at
right?
her now, I
Yeah.
think she's more like his mom than his servant.
Alright, we gotta end this here after you get done with the resting. Okay?
Okay.
Ooh. Double ingredients for 90%? Yes, that sounds great.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
Not you.
But what about you?
Yeah, about to say, not you, bitch. You'll be still eating and everybody will be like, how the fuck are you not dead?
You okay, Shion? You're not eating
Oh,
very
wow.
much.
Holy shit, she's not eating? She's dying.
What's wrong? Do you not like the cheese fondue that you made?
Yeah, I'm used to seeing you more excited about food.
You're not feeling sick,
Everybody's
are you?
just like, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. It's nothing like that. It's just...
What?
I guess I just don't understand what the appeal is. We could just as easily put everything on a plate and pour the cheese on top of it instead.
You have to go through the pump and
I suppose it
everything.
lies in being able to
Dipping it
decide
into
exactly how much
and
cheese you
eating it.
want. There's also something to be said for enjoying how it all turns out. It's fun.
Yes, very funny.
That's fine and all,
I
but
love
I wish the
Oh
plate-to-mouth
my
time was shorter.
god.
I think I understand.
I'm gonna stay
You don't like having
quiet.
to put in
I
so
am
much
so
effort
gonna
into
stay
eating something,
quiet.
do you?
Cause
Yeah,
I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna finish
Actually,
with that. I'm gonna stay
now
quiet.
that I think about it, you're a way less fussy eater than you look, Shion.
In my book, there's no one right way to eat a meal. Tuck in, take your time, be dainty or devouring. As long as you enjoy the food, that's what counts.
There's no need to stand on ceremony while we're out camping in the wilderness.
Yeah, you're right. In that case...
And thus the
don't
whole
mind if I
entire
do.
thing's gone.
I've never seen someone dump that much cheese on a meal before. Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
It's one of the few times I can actually agree with
You worried
Shion,
about what's
and
going on with
mostly
Menancia?
because it's just like, why
What
go
makes
through the
you
extra
think that?
process? Just put it on a plate and eat.
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way. We'd best get ready for tomorrow.
Hand it over.
Well, I mean, might as well save and end it here.
Shall we get moving?
But, okay, I'll let you buy shit. Well, first off, no, back out. Back out. Sell. Really ain't shit, but it's better than nothing. Now you can go buy stuff. I say just, I don't know, even if you buy an orange gel, it's gonna take the whole fucking thing, so. should be it though.
I didn't see that. I think you can actually bondage from him.
Yeah, but I don't think it's really gonna matter right now because I don't think you have the money to ship for it. I don't think any of that shit's gonna really sell for much. Oh, Tempest Stone sells for $1.40 a pop. I still don't say it's worth it. Might as well save. We normally save, like, show the saving. There we go. Hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.